Akportror Sensentor and Boxhead Girl stand silently before a modest shop, the pulse of the street swirling around them. Pedestrians stream past, their lives fleetingly intersecting with the silent duo. Cars rush by, blurring into streaks of color against the backdrop of the mundane. Akportror Sensentor and Boxhead Girl watch the street scene unfold. In the oppressive darkness, a figure, Boxhead Girl, stands rigid, swallowed by shadow. An unsettling stillness permeates the air as she shifts restlessly. The sparse light stretches her form into grotesque shapes. A chilling whisper cuts through the silence. You ever heard of the Brr Brr Patapim Curse? The question hangs heavy, promising dread. The curse echoes, filling the unknown location. Akportror Sensentor stands with defiance, his sneer a mask of arrogance. With a dismissive flick of the wrist, Akportror Sensentor casts aside all doubts. Akportror Sensentor shifts dramatically, puffing out his chest with exaggerated force. He flexes his biceps, showcasing his might with a boastful display. Akportror Sensentor declares, "Curses don't scare me. Look at these muscles." In the dim and silent space, Boxhead Girl cowers, her wide eyes scanning the shadows with rising dread. Her body trembles, a palpable fear gripping her small frame as she shrinks further into the darkness. She whispers a warning, her voice barely audible above the silence. If you say the words out loud, he comes for you. The air grows heavy, charged with an unseen presence as she clutches her hands tighter, bracing for the unknown. Each creak and shadow seems to amplify her terror, the room closing in as the unspoken threat looms ever closer. She remains frozen, a fragile figure against the encroaching darkness, her fate hanging precariously in the balance. Akportror Sensentor stands on the street, a smirk playing on his lips, eyes gleaming with an assured confidence. He speaks, his voice cutting through the air. The words spill out into the air. His words hang in the air, heavy with unspoken intent. A palpable tension fills the space around him as the weight of his statement settles. Akportror Sensentor pauses, letting his pronouncement resonate, his smirk deepening with satisfaction. An unsettling sound echoes through the unknown location, filling the air with a sense of unease. The source of the sound is revealed. Akportror Sensentor himself. Akportror Sensentor speaks, his voice strange and unfamiliar, uttering the words, Brr Patapim. The unsettling sound intensifies, as Akportror Sensentor repeats the bizarre phrase, deepening the mystery. The bustling street falls into an eerie silence. The sounds of the city vanish, leaving only stillness. A profound quiet descends, swallowing the vibrant streetscape. The once lively street is now a tableau of frozen moments. An unnatural hush envelops the area, defying the ordinary rhythm of life. In a bewildering twist, the familiar street vanishes, swallowed by the sudden emergence of a dark forest. The abrupt shift throws everything into chaos, leaving them disoriented and adrift. Shadows dance eerily among the trees, whispering secrets in the rustling leaves. An oppressive stillness descends, broken only by the distant caw of a raven. The air grows heavy with an ancient magic, as if the forest itself is watching. A sense of unease settles deep within, as they realize they are no longer where they thought they were. Silence descends, thick and palpable. In an unknown location, dust motes swirl lazily in the faint light, the only movement in the stillness. A disembodied voice shatters the silence. You called me? The echo of the question hangs in the air, unanswered. Deep in the forest, Boxhead Girl begins to turn, her presence unsettling in the silent woods. The box head swivels slightly, the sound of creaking wood echoing through the trees. Her box head continues to turn, the unnatural movement disturbing the tranquility of the forest. The box head completes its rotation, now facing a new direction, the creaking sound fading. She pauses, the silence amplifying the mystery of her existence in this secluded place. The forest watches, holding its breath as Boxhead Girl stands motionless, an enigma wrapped in wood and shadows. The forest holds its breath, the absence of Akportror Sensentor palpable in the stillness. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting long shadows on the forest floor. A lone bird takes flight, its wings beating softly against the quiet air. The leaves whisper secrets, carried on the gentle breeze, as nature reclaims its domain. Nature continues, indifferent to the events that have transpired, life persisting in the quiet forest. The forest floor is silent, the aftermath of an unseen event. Alone, a single gym glove lies abandoned where Akportror once stood. The glove seems ordinary, yet it carries an ominous aura. The texture of the leather shows signs of wear, the stitching intact. The glove rests as a silent testament to a recent, unsettling departure. A lingering sense of dread permeates the quiet forest. The oppressive darkness retreats. The familiar street materializes, as if the forest was merely a phantom. Abandoned on the cold asphalt, a single gym glove rests, a stark reminder of the journey. The streetlights cast long shadows, illuminating the lone glove. The quiet street whispers of untold stories, the glove a silent witness. The world sharpens, revealing a vibrant street teeming with life. The city's symphony swells, a chorus of horns, voices, and distant sirens. The air vibrates with energy, a palpable buzz felt by every soul present. A voice whispers from the ether, whispered rumor. Secrets hang heavy in the air, promises and threats intertwined. A young child lies frozen beneath the covers, their eyes wide with terror. The room is shadowed by dancing figures, cast by the dim glow of a nightlight. A voice whispers from the unseen. They say if you say it 3 times, he'll take your strongest friend, forever. The child's grip tightens on the blanket, knuckles white against the fabric. The shadows seem to deepen, closing in around the bed as silence descends once more. The screen fades to complete blackness, a void swallowing all light. From the abyss, faint text begins to materialize slowly. A voice echoes from the void, a warning. Don't say it. Don't even think it. The ominous incantation reverberates. Brr Patapim. The screen remains black,